Discuss Trump's remarks further with William Lawrence, who's also live in Washington, D.C. He's a former US diplomat. William, welcome and thanks for being with us. So, as Andy was saying there, quite a hurriedly organised speech here, potentially in response to some of those very low poll results we've seen for the president. What did you make of it?
Well, first of all, I agree with everything Andy said. I can add a couple of things. In his first term, Trump's average polls were at 41%, the lowest in modern American history, the age of modern polling. Now he's down to 36%, only 2 points north of his lowest ever, which was after the January 2021 riots. And his economic polling data is 32%. So only 32% of Americans are happy with his economic performance, which is an issue that usually the Republicans dominate over the Democrats. And in addition to all the bad polling and hurried preparations for this speech that Andy, your correspondent, mentioned, Trump also lost 4 Republicans today on the healthcare issue. Now, the healthcare issue closed the government, and then the Democrats caved to the Republicans with the promise of a vote on healthcare. And then on the vote that happened today in the House, 4 Republicans defected and supported the Democratic continuation of the Affordable Care Act. At the same time, the House passed this health savings plan, that Trump tried to trumpet in the speech, which nobody's supporting in the general public, basically saying you have to save your own money for health care and the government won't do much in terms of insurance. Most of the facts in the speech were completely wrong. I think the only thing Trump deserves credit for is the closing of the border, done in an inhumane way. But it is true that he shut the southern border down. Stopping, drugs at sea don't matter because almost all this drugs are manufactured domestically or come in overland from Mexico and Canada. So that's really not even an issue there. And many other whoppers. My favorite is this is the first peace between Israel and Palestine in 3,000 years. Most of that period, Israelis and Palestinians, Arabs and Jews in that region were at peace. The modern history is 70 years old. But just whopper after whopper, trying to make score points with the faithful, get those numbers from the 30s back up to the 40s, and hopefully regain control of Congress. As we go into this election year for the midterms, where right now it looks like the Republicans will lose control of the House. When that happens, the impeachments start, the investigations start, and all the lawlessness in the Trump administration gets a big spotlight shined on it.
That's all we have time for. William Lawrence, former US diplomat, thank you so much for that analysis. We appreciate it.